Hey everybody, week 100 on the Real DVD Watchers. That was a bit of an animated start, especially for somebody who's been completely slacking. And I can't really say sorry because I've been away for too long for sorry to be sufficient enough. But I am very sorry to everybody who I've let down. On TV Week, which was a few weeks ago, I actually had a review filmed for This Is England '86 for the first episode a few weeks. It'll be 5 weeks ago. I had that filmed. I uploaded it. iMovie said it had uploaded, but apparently not, and it didn't end up going up. And then obviously it was Wednesday, so I couldn't upload it then. Next week, I filmed another intro explaining why, and I was going to upload it next week, and I'd talked about another film in that one, and that didn't upload properly. So, and then after that, I got really busy with sixth form. Just started sixth form, and I'm very sorry, but now everything is sorted. I can't see why. I keep saying this, but I can't see why I would miss out another day. But I can't miss out week 100. I mean, come on, it's week 100. What Scott proposed we do for this one is go back over our videos that we've done and on this channel and select 5 films to basically say, if you haven't seen this, go and check it out. This is what Ferg said as well. And my video is not going to be as good as Ferg's because he put a lot of time and effort into his, and he ripped and he put bits of videos in. I can't do that. I tried to download a video on YouTube once a while ago and it just didn't work in the slightest. But I have got 5 films here. I'm going to start out now. The first film I've chosen, I'm going in chronological order of when I reviewed them. The first film I've chosen is from week 38. By the way, I just want to say this. I am a late starter for anybody who doesn't know. I came in after I was in a different wave of reviewers who started on this channel because I started very late. So I don't have as many reviews to choose from. Week 38, I reviewed Korean serial killer film, Memories of Murder. I reviewed it just after I'd watched it for the first time, and my opinions kind of changed on it. Then I said it was fantastic, and I said that it was very good and stuff like that. But I watched it again since then a few times, and I literally cannot think of a fault in this film whatsoever. It is one of my favourite serial killer films of all time. I don't know if it is my favourite, but it's up there with Fincher's Zodiac and stuff for me. It's just my opinion. A lot of people disagree with me, but I think this is one of the most interesting and well executed serial killer police procedural drama films, whatever you want to group it as, ever made. And I absolutely adore this film. It's got everything, really. It's intense. It's funny in parts. It's really funny in parts. It's incredible. It's so well shot, well acted. Everything's right on the mark. I absolutely love this film, and it's one of my favourite films. So, Memories of Murder. Next is one that I reviewed on week 40. It is Stanley Kubrick's Eyes Wide Shut. It's another one that I've watched since then and like even more. I did like it in my first review, but I didn't understand nearly as much of it as I do right now since watching it a few more times. And I realise how multi-layered this film is completely. How it uses dream logic is mind-blowing. It's an amazing film. It's one of Kubrick's best. It's one of my favourites of Kubrick's. A lot of people say it's their least favourite of Kubrick's, and fine, whatever you think. But I absolutely love this film. Seriously, check it out if you haven't already. Next is week 42. Now I reviewed 3 films in week 42, all by the same director, and it's his trilogy of death, as I don't know who calls it that, but I've heard it be called that. And there was this film, Amores Perros, which is the one I'm going to talk about. Then there was 21 Grams and Babel. 21 Grams and Babel are very good, and I really do like them, but they don't come close to Amores Perros. Amores Perros is a fantastic, fantastic film. It's so incredibly intense and emotionally involving. I was at a loss for words the first time I saw it, and the second time, and the third time, and I need to watch it again. Actually, I haven't seen it in a couple of months. This is a great film. I really do think this should be seen by everybody. Next is from week 71. This is one of the most awesome and just completely entertaining films ever, and it's also my favourite martial arts film at the moment. Sonny Chiba in The Street Fighter. The Street Fighter is... I don't even know how I can put it into words. It's so fun, so dirty. The way they fight and everything. It's just so... It's fantastic. It really is. It's one of the greatest times you'll ever have watching a film. If you're into cheesy martial arts, bloodthirsty extravaganza, brilliant, excellent Sonny Chiba. It's everything in a film, and it is so entertaining. Definitely check The Street Fighter out, and also since my last review, I watched Return of Street Fighter, sorry, and The Street Fighter's Last Revenge, which came in the box set with this one. The Return of Street Fighter was really cool. It had a lot of really cool really cool fight scenes and a couple of really fun gore effects. And Street Fighter's Last Revenge is not as good as either of them two, but it is still pretty fun. But the Street Fighter remains a true classic in my opinion. I absolutely love it. Check it out. Next is a film that I reviewed in week 89. It's a film by Pedro Almodovar, who has become one of my favourite directors since I reviewed this, because I've watched a few more of his films, and I really love all of them that I've seen, except for Matador, really, but I've reviewed that on here. I need to rewatch Matador, actually. I've only seen it once, and it was the first thing I saw of his. But it's Volver with Penelope Cruz, who really shows that she needs to be in more Spanish films that get releases over here. She is so amazing in this. I really didn't see it in her, because I've never been too impressed by her in an English language film. When she's speaking the English language, she's not a great actress, but this just proves that in Spanish, in her own language, she's got the capability to be fantastic. She is fantastic in this, and I completely recommend this to anybody who loves a bit of melodrama, and loves a bit of melodrama that isn't completely overdone, because I cannot stand it when stuff's overly melodramatic, or melodramatic just for the sake of it, or just like crap at being melodramatic. Almodovar is completely melodramatic, but it works. It completely works, and I can't think of any time when melodrama has been so involving as in any of Almodovar's films. He also everything he directs with such fucking vibrancy that you can't look away from the screen. Up to now, I've seen 7 of his films, and I've loved all of them except Matador, which wasn't a bad film, but it was good. That has been my week 100 video on the Real DVD Watchers. Thanks for watching, everybody. I look forward to another 100 weeks, and it's going to be awesome. Thank you, everybody. Comment, rate, subscribe to this channel and my channel, which is going to be getting more videos very soon, I promise you. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye, everybody, and I'll see you next week on next Tuesday. Bye, everybody.